again. Back at it again, y'all. Let's go check out Mosque Point Park in Fort Worth, Texas. I've got the earbuds microphone out right now. I'm charging up the device here, trusty iPhone 12. And this time I'm streaming from the Apps app on my phone to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and to Periscope. Not to Twitter. Because right now, if you stream to Periscope as a destination from the Apps app or any other app too, that will still allow you to do it, then it creates a native broadcast in Twitter also. And I verified that with the previous broadcast. It's funny, there's zero viewers now. I guess people are tired of the dam. We had 50 something just a few minutes ago. Maybe you went to eat dinner, that's fine. So we're going to go over the Lake Worth Bridge here. And I'll very carefully show you. I wish I could show you the other side. That's not going to work either. There's downtown Fort Worth in the distance. Gina's on Periscope again. This is Lake Worth. That's a very famous building. It's Lockheed Martin Aeronautics, but it used to be a lot of other company names back in the day. So we're going to take a U-turn and go underneath, and go around this bridge, sort of. What on chopped liver? What am I, chopped liver? This should be pretty cool. I think last night's sunset was better. Here we go, we're getting off the highway now. That was only 1.6 miles that I walked just now in that previous broadcast. 2 people in the room now from various channels. And I'm broadcasting to more destinations. The previous one that I just had was on Haps and only to Periscope, and there was 50 plus viewers at one time. I don't know how true that is. That's what the app told me, Haps. But now I went to 5 destinations, was it? So we'll see. Maybe it'll grow. I don't really care. I'm just testing stuff. Just seeing what's happening to numbers right after and during the shutdown of the Periscope app. I did hear that Periscope as a broadcast destination would still be around, and that seems to be the case. I have confirmed that. And I cannot start a live broadcast from my Periscope app anymore. I can get into my Periscope app and watch current broadcasts and view my details. And the way you're able to watch current broadcasts is because people are using another third-party app like Prism or another app that they can broadcast to their Periscope account. They just can't use the Periscope app. Okay, do a long check there. Gotta watch for deer on this road. Hiawatha is that street over there. Cool. I think we're gonna be in for a treat right now, folks. Let's see what the signal is. Great signal. I still have the ability to stream. You mean in the Periscope app? Really? That's cool. Are you sure? Did you press go live and then does it actually have the red button that says live? Because when I open the Periscope app and I press the go live, menu selection, then it presents me the go live page, but it doesn't. Instead of the red button that says okay go live, the big oval, it says error creating broadcast. I think everyone's experience is a little bit different. I never clicked on it, but it's still there. Yeah, click on it and see what happens. Click on it and pretend like you're going to go live in the Periscope app and let me know how that works out. Kidding, but it didn't work out for me, but it's okay because nerds like us. I mean, I've already been streaming to my Periscope channel from other third-party apps before Haps, so I mean, it's all good. Oh, huge vulture! I thought it was an eagle. Just flew over. It's so cool. I wish you could see this part right here. My view, driving right alongside the lake. People have houses over here. It's a long, winding road. There's no signs to this park. You have to look it up on your maps to find it. I bet there'll be some people here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 vehicles. Nobody's behind me. Here we are, right by the sign. 7 other vehicles. Yeah, man, this is so cool. I have definitely, long time will remember this place. Okay, I got some water. Let's drink some more water here. Let me try to go. Be right back. Okay, that sounds good. Cut the engine. Now we're still charging. Okay, sound back on. Now we shall hook up the mic. Actually, you know what? This is going to be an action scope. Yeah. So this is going to be an action scope. I'm going to actually scale down some dangerous rocks right now. So no microphone needed. So this might be shaky, but just bear with me. Yeah, no mic needed. I think I still have audio. North Lake Worth. That's the road I came from. There's about 7 other cars here. Here's my Trailblazer. There's Lake Worth. The sun is setting. Here's a park sign, Mosque Point. You'll have to look it up online and figure out why it's called Mosque Point. I don't want to explain it. I'll let you find that out as a treasure. Mosque Point Park. It's a little bit difficult to search online, actually, to find out the history of Mosque Point Park in Fort Worth, Texas. I mean, you'll probably find it, but it's not like there's a tons of pages and articles about it. It's so quiet, super quiet. This is going to be so freaking awesome, y'all. We're going to climb down to the lake. And you're going to be like, what? What are you talking about? Unless they've blocked it off, we're going to climb down to the lake. And this is a huge gathering area for wasps in the summertime. Yeah. So cool. People also get their photos taken from here professionally. Great network signal, awesome. Welcome everybody to Lake Worth, west of Fort Worth, sort of northwest. The Loop 820 has a bridge over this lake, and that's in that direction. This, where we're at, is called Mosque Point Park, which I showed at the beginning here. And we're going to climb down there to the water, not this way. There's a safer way to go, not through these places. See, there's a guy down there. See him? It's beautiful. I've done some live broadcasts from here before, some pretty awesome sunsets. Check it out. Hey, Gina, check it out. Give you a recap. Just parked over yonder and walked through here. and then walk to this ledge here. We have an awesome view of the lake and the sunset. Gina, what's your test results of that sounded bad. What's your testing results of Twitter and Periscope? Not a cloud in the sky, but that's okay. You got to really be careful here. I suppose a person could go down that way, but we'll go down the way that most humans go down this, to go down and check out the water. Yes, Keith has it right. Keith must have looked it up, man. It has a pretty cool history. Yep. And then that structure there, part of it looks new, but the stone walls right there, I think some of the structure here is from, when they did the Conservation Corps or the WPA back in the 30s or 40s. But that roof is obviously newer, and those pillars are newer. But there was always some sort of a park here after the mosque, the Masonic Lodge. Okay, Gina had the same result, and Keith, I think the Masonic Lodge or shrine, I think it burned down. I think it in the 20s maybe. I forget when it burned down. Let's go down to the water here and enjoy the sunset. So here's where it's going to get shaky. You can go this way, or you can go this way. Hi, Queen of Your Heart, Marina. Hello. Marina, are you watching on Twitter or Periscope or what? I'm streaming to all the platforms right now. Well, it's a long story, but except Twitter. But it streams to Twitter via Periscope right now. It's been a while since I've been here. This is so cool. And these are some old remnants of walkways that have been here for years to get down to the water. Gina says hello to Queen of Your Heart. You want to definitely have some fairly decent shoes with like fairly good traction on them, not worn out, because this stuff gets real slick right here, these flat rocks. So you have to take it slow. You can hear a boat go by, or maybe it's a jet ski. The same thing happened to the Shriner Mosque that happened to the castle. Yeah, that's what happens, man, on this side of Fort Worth. People get sick and miss too many work days. Stuff burns down, You could hop over there, but let's take it here. So that's our descent so far. So on the broadcast right before this one, I didn't go live to YouTube. I only went live to Periscope just to see what would be the engagement, blah blah whatever, and it was pretty good engagement. See, like this stone structure here, it's been here for a long time. It's embedded in the side of the hill here, these rocks there. This is good here. So we're not done yet. We're almost there. I don't know if we're even halfway down yet. Grab onto this here. And you have to grab onto these trees on your way down. It's a safe way to do it anyways. It's a pretty steep drop, I would say. If you slip and fall down here, you're looking at probably 3 to 4 days of missed work, maybe. Leaving early emails. Oh, there's an animal over there. Probably a bird. Come closer. There's a good view here. Great network signal. That's good. We're heading down here. We made it. Check it out. Just in time for a sunset. That's that ledge I was on up there. And you can't really see from where we came. We can see some cacti, cactuses. You can see a burnout spot. We've got great network signal. Check it out. True story. True story. I was live streaming from here maybe 3 years ago, and I couldn't freaking believe it. True story. No one's going to believe me. But Larry Gatlin was watching, and he liked my post from here, my stream. If you don't know who Larry Gatlin is, that's okay. The Gatlin brothers. You have to have grown up in a certain decade. If I can just sit on this rock here and check it out. Watch your step, but at least you'll have proof. Yeah, I can. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't plan on that happening. So cool. I'm going to try to kind of be quiet. There's kind of a disturbance in the water here that I noticed from up above, like a swirling type of thing. It's been going on. I mean, maybe it's the water goes over a rock or a piece of wood right there. It's really cool in the summer. A lot more boats and water skiers and stuff. So peaceful and calm. This is the bottom of the cliff at Mosque Point Park in Fort Worth, Texas. There's maybe 2 other people down here close by me, but I have the spot to myself. Right. Larry and his brothers stand about gold, not silver. Correct. Sometimes if the lake level is up high enough, these big rocks are all underwater, and you just kind of have to stand on those rocks there. But I'm on a huge rock here. There's a smaller one there. So Keith, why shouldn't a person be excited about eating fish they catch in this lake or drinking this lake water? What's the history of this lake, Keith? Can you tell us? Also, if you look up online, people, there was a time when it got really cold here back in the 20s, I think, or the 1920s or the 1910s maybe, and this part of this lake froze pretty solid. They had like a little festival out on the frozen lake. At one point, Lake Worth was going to be sort of an amusement park place. They had a Ferris wheel at one point that was close to the lake. This must have been shortly after they built the lake. They dammed it up. Yeah, Keith is right. Yeah, that's a very good way to put it. Yeah, because Keith, what kind of base was Carswell Air Force Base? What kind of strategic base was this known as? And featured in the movie starring Jimmy, what's his face? Jimmy Stewart. What was found is that Clear Fork is contaminated above Lake Worth. I've heard of that too, yeah. You also don't want to mess around parts of the Trinity River, the Clear Fork and the West Fork and stuff. I mean, like, getting excited about eating fish caught from there. Sometimes they find alligator gar in one of the branches of the Trinity. Just gar, I think they call it just gar. I mean, there's a whole city name for the gar fish. Garland, right? SAC. Keith is right. Strategic Air Base Command or something like that. Strategic Air. Then it was a TAC base. Really? I never heard of TAC. I'm assuming Tactical Air Force Command or something. Strategic Air Command. AKA, they had planes that could load up with nukes at a moment's notice and be up in the air heading towards a target. We're talking like 50s and 60s time frame. Strategic Air Command. Yeah. Actually, here's the bomber factory, what the old timers call it. Lockheed Martin Aeronautics, Fort Worth. There's Loop 820, the bridge over Lake Worth, and that factory beyond. Oh, then they call it Tactical Air Command. And the base we're talking about lies just on the other side of that factory. They share an airstrip. If you go around, there's an opening in the trees, and you'll find your way down. It's dangerous though, but it's doable. It's better than this. Yep. Jimmy stayed. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah. Where is the women's prison? We can't see it from here. I think I would get in trouble if I tried to record the women's prison. You don't want to take video snippets or even take your phone out when you drive by, but they have cameras that can detect that kind of stuff. That's a high security women's prison. It's across it's on the other side of the lake to my left. Yeah, it's closer to downtown Fort Worth. Keith knows where it is. He's just asking me. Man, if you look up, what do they call those prisons, man? Gosh, I got a brain fog today. Supermax. Look up Supermax on Wikipedia one day. Supermax is the most maximum security prisons in the U.S. for men, and then I don't think they call them Supermax for women. But if you look at the Supermax page on Wikipedia and search for women's prisons, you'll find the one that's in Fort Worth, located right by a YMCA camp. I mean, right by it. He is going along pretty fast, making waves. All right, we'll cut it off here, and I'll see y'all later. Thanks for watching. Bye.